Hello, my name is Dr. Harry Henshaw, and I am a licensed therapist working at Enhanced Healing Counseling in Port Charlotte, Florida. Today, I would like to talk about the counseling process that I do in my practice. The name I have given it is transformation. And somebody says, well, what does transformation mean? Today, I'm going to give a short version of what transformation is about. And also, hopefully, that will clear up some of the things about transformation. Transformation is about changing thinking, changing beliefs, a thought pattern that a person has. And in my opinion, I believe that taking the avenue of changing somebody's cognition, how they perceive the world, and more importantly, how they see themselves is extremely important. And how I know that people are working on transformation is that they go from thinking about and working on things external to them and rather focus on their internal life, their thoughts and their beliefs, especially their thoughts and their beliefs about their value and their worth as a person. What is also known as self-image, how they perceive themselves, again, their value and their worth as a human being. In my working with people in mental health problems and also substance use problems, I see people, and what I find that the cause of their condition of both substance use and mental health issue is that they have a negative, what I refer to as a negative self-image. They believe, in essence, that they're not good enough. And this, I am not good enough, or I'm not enough, I'm broken, something's wrong with me, is really the cause of their condition, of their so-called disorder. And what's important for people, if they are to do successful work in transformation, is that they have to come to accept the fact that they have this belief. A lot of people, for example, in substance use, really have a hard time admitting and wrapping their head around the fact that they don't feel good enough, that they have a negative self-image or negative self-esteem. A lot of people will recognize and acknowledge that they have a drinking problem, they have a drug problem, but that their self-esteem is perfect, that they really feel good about themselves. I have found that if you have a substance use problem, if you have a mental health problem, your self-esteem is not in good shape. In fact, you need to work on your self-esteem because self-esteem is really the core of the issue. So what I do in transformation is help people to come to see and ultimately to believe that they really do not think that they're good enough. When a person wraps their head around this concept and comes to accept it, now they're in a position they can actually do some work on themselves. Until they acknowledge and accept the fact that their self-esteem is an issue, that they have a negative self-image, that they believe, for example, that they're not good enough, really they're not going to get very far in their treatment, in their transformation. A lot of people, for example, in substance use, believe that the problem that they essentially have is a diseased brain, or that the substances are addictive disorder or addictive substances, and that's the main cause of their addiction. They really don't see or understand or acknowledge that the main issue is really how they think and feel about their value and worth as a person. So I hope this has shed some light on what transformation is about and the type of practice that I have here in Port Charlotte. I can be reached at my website at enhancedhealing.com, where you can find out more information about me and about some of the counseling techniques that I do. I can also be called at 305-498-3442. If you call and ask for a free consultation, we can talk and see if counseling is good for you, if it's made for you. So what I offer when people call is a free consultation to figure out if counseling is actually needed. I also offer free of charge a morning group, a free support group from 7 to 8 o'clock every morning, 7 days a week. And how you enter the group is you go to the website and find the button that says free support group, click it, and I will be the one who lets you into the group. So if you have any concerns, anything that you would like to discuss, you can come to the group and discuss them and possibly get some assistance. Again, thank you for taking the time to listen to this video. Take care.